Okay, hello. My name is Kevin Dye. I own Dye Painting up in Arnold here. We're based in Meadowmont. Been up here a long time. So I like to do video bids. I've just found it to work a lot easier for everybody to be able to see exactly kind of what's happening. So with that said, I'll just start like this. We are a prep-based company. So for us, it's extremely important to make sure that everything is pressure washed properly and everything else, and caulked in, and proper primers used on any bare wood, and scraping. A lot of scraping is entailed in our job. So first off, when we pressure wash, we actually trench the dirt back so that we have an even line, so that when we're done we can push the dirt back. But I kind of pull the dirt off the house a little bit, and then we use bleach in areas like that, or right here. It's just a little mildew, and we get rid of that. We also use hammer and nails to put anything back in, any of the 1x pieces that are hanging out. We fix that way, and then we caulk in, like we caulk in that little 1x line. We caulk in everything. We'll put a piece of wood and seal that guy up there, that little hole into the house, and then we caulk all of our windows. We caulk those cracks. We caulk the side cracks. We caulk all that stuff because it's very important for the prep, longevity for paint. All aspects of the house will be removed, like lights, knickknacks, hose reels. We take that off the house and then spray and then put them back on afterwards. Underneath, everything that's painted now would be painted again. The house, we use Kelly Moore 1245 low sheen, which is flat enough to still look good, but enough sheen to repel water. And the doors, we use a semi-gloss. So that way they can be cleaned for years at a time. You're just getting your standard flaking everywhere, you know, it's time. It's starting to happen. It's how it works. But a good pressure wash and a good scrape and sand where needed will definitely help with a lot of that. Pretty cut and dry job. A lot of prep on this guy. Houses that were built in the 60s up here, I know I own one right down the street, so they tend to need a little bit more love. And right here, anything that's rotted like that, we address with Carbondo and primer. Carbondo is impervious to the weather, and it works really good for doing that type of stuff. So everything underneath obviously would be painted. All the beams would be painted. Everything is 2 coats. We spray and back roll everything, and then after that we go over the top of it just to kind of make sure with like a fog, to make sure there's no brush or roller lines. All the railing would be attended to. Yeah, we got a lot of flaking on the railing. A lot of the inside stuff as well. Again, this door as well would be the semi-gloss, cleaned properly. We can pretty much keep the same color scheme. Gutters look really good, so we wouldn't even need to paint the gutters unless you specifically asked us to. So that's pretty much the house. Full caulking prep. I mean, we prep everything. These lines, all these areas get prepped. Every bit. Like this line. It's very important that we caulk everything in. And then, so the deck. Good pressure wash. And then we come and we take a punch and we actually re-punch our nails down. Any that do not seem to hold any longer, we put a screw in them. So that's a big deal for us as well. So we kind of go through, clean it really good. We don't use a pressure washer that's too big. We don't want ridges everywhere. We use about 2800 psi. Clean it off really good. And then I like Armstrong Natural. It's a very low pigment, but it's an oil-based stain, and it's great for longevity, and it just repels water. It's great product. So, and then that would be brushed on the old style with a heavy Worcester horsehair stain brush. A lot of these new guys, they like to shoot the stuff with a machine, and we don't. I like to do it all by hand. I just think it looks a lot better. But I think for the most part, pretty self-explanatory. It's just time. It's that time now where it needs to be caulked in and prepped out and primed. A lot of primer too. So that is where we are at. I like to do these videos because I found it a little more conducive to people to see kind of what's happening. So a lot of caulking, a lot of primer, and some good amount of paint back rolled. This place will look brand new, but it definitely appears to be time. So I'll go ahead and send this with a video, send this video with a bill, or a bid I should say, and you guys can kind of go from there, take a look at what we got, and we can kind of figure it out from there. And either way, if you use our company or not, thank you for the time to take a look at it, and we take great pride in what we do, so we look forward to working with you, and if not, that's okay too. Thank you very much, and bless you.